Hello lovelies, welcome to an episode of Inspo to Outfit. Today we're actually working with a song that I never intended on doing in my first sort of original list, and that is Marilyn Manson's cover of Tainted Love. So we're starting with a very blank canvas today, and the reason that this has made it onto the list, even though it wasn't in my original plans, is because today I am actually heading up to the middle of nowhere because my boyfriend is doing a music video, and the vibe of the whole sort of video is very Tainted Love-ish. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to sort of play with that a bit. So with this one, because, you know, the music video is so strong and the band's image is so strong, it's kind of a mixture of being inspired by the song, but definitely there's a lot of influence then from the video and the band themselves. So that is what we're going to work with. I'm definitely feeling a very kind of like early 2000s, lots of chains and spikes goth type thing. So first of all, let's build a bit of the outfit and then we'll move on to the face. So I'm starting this the night before because I have a lot to do tomorrow, so I want to make sure my outfit is sitting and ready to go. So let's build this from scratch. So the first building blocks of this outfit are a lot of rip tights. This mannequin has no legs, so we can't put on the bottom ones, but I have them right here, so I'm going to set them aside. I have a pair of ripped fishnets layered with a pair of normal rip tights. But for our top, this is what we have. So I have ripped up two different sizes of fishnets. There's a very small fishnet and then a wider one, and I've put holes in those, and that is going to be our top. You might notice that this is entirely see-through. That is where some good old electrical tape is going to come in for me, which we will cover later when I actually get dressed. Next up, we need a skirt, and I am going to go for this one. So this is a little mini skirt from Kelsey, and just all the sort of metal hardware and these straps especially definitely remind me of that kind of early 2000s vibe that was going on, and certainly of the sort of vibe that's in the Tainted Love video as well. Next up, we're going to accessorize, so I'm going to add a great big spiky choker, some rings and stuff on it. This is actually also from Kelsey, but you can also find them pretty cheap on eBay and such, or you can make your own. And again, things like, you know, collars with great big spikes just really throw me back to that sort of early 2000s goth style that you would see a lot. And in keeping with that theme, I'm going to add another belt for more drapey chains, O-rings, straps, and everything of that kind of vibe. So that's all I've got planned for this clothes-wise now. Everything else tomorrow is going to come down to makeup and liquid latex and electrical tape, so I'll probably check in with you then. And once all that's on, I'll know if I want to add any other accessories, but this is what we have to work with right now. Okay, so now that we're moving on to the makeup section, because around the time that I was sort of, you know, first delving into the darker fashion side of things and just kind of starting to find out about the general idea of goth, please, before anyone swoops in here, I'm not saying Marilyn Manson is goth music, I'm not. I'm just saying that around the time that I first started to find goth, Marilyn Manson was also a very, very big deal, and there was certainly a lot of confusion and crossover around that time. So Manson definitely in my early sort of little baby bad days was definitely a big style influence for me. So because of that, I'm actually kind of throwing back to some of my classic styles of makeup that I used to do a lot when I was younger, but just sort of neatening it up a bit and playing around. So I've got some sort of like reference pictures of, you know, kind of things we're going for. I also did a tutorial on a similar look, and I'm just going to expand on that a bit, and I will catch up with you when we start making things a bit more interesting. Another band that had a really strong appearance that influenced me when I was younger, but it was a style that I couldn't replicate just because I didn't have access to all the stuff, was actually Cyclone 9. So although this is Tainted Love themed, just because I am having a bit of a throwback moment with the styles and stuff, we are also going to incorporate some of that. So I'm actually going to be using liquid latex and such today, but it is very, very messy and I don't want it on my face. So first of all, I'm actually just going to use black face paint, some good old black snazzaroo to lay down a bit of a base. I imagine that this isn't going to be everyone's style, but I'm really bad for not sharing all of the styles that I like on YouTube because I worry that people will be like, whoa, what the hell? Especially with the likes of what I'm doing with my top today, where it's literally just going to be some tape and some ripped up fishnets. I can kind of see that being a bit shocking to some people here if you don't follow me on Instagram and stuff, because it's a look I've been doing for a while, but it's definitely not something that is featured on my YouTube, because I'm like, is this too much for YouTube? I don't know how it's not too much for a boring little night out in Belfast, but it's too much for YouTube, but that's the way my brain works apparently. Looks a lot better in the mirror than it does on the camera, but it'll all come together. Next up, we are doing some lenses. Now, I know the Manson sort of style ones are the white with the black ring, but I've always kind of most of the time preferred the just flat white, so I've got some of these here that I'm gonna pop in. Alright, eyelashes. So I actually found a pair of eyelashes in a style that I used to wear all the time way back in the day, and I don't know if the company I got them from stopped making them or something, but I just couldn't find them for the longest time. But I finally found a similar style on eBay. So that's what we're going to go with today. They're these big, huge, obnoxious, swoopy fellas right here. I think I actually layered another pair of lashes on top of these as well to give them a little more volume, as if they needed more volume, because that's the kind of extra that we're going for today. Question. Am I the only one in Spellbound by Susie and the Banshees? Am I the only one who constantly mishears following the footsteps of a rag doll dance as following the footsteps of a rectal dance? Every time. I know that's not what she's saying, but that's what I hear every time. I will hear following the footsteps of a rectal dance. I don't know what a rectal dance entails. I'm actually not sure if I like these with it. They're not as like, I don't know, they're not as swoopy or something as the ones I used to wear, and I feel like they're just kind of hiding the shape of the eyeshadow. Yeah, no, I don't like that. That's a shame. That's a real shame. These will work with a different type of look, but they are sort of different to the ones I used to wear, and I feel like they're just sort of getting in the way of the shape of my like eyeliner, eyeshadow thing. So we're going to do some different lashes. So these are just 2 or 3 pairs of random eBay ones that I glued together. People always ask me what lashes I'm wearing, and I never have a good answer because it's just random nameless cheap ones from eBay. Okay, eyes are done. Moving on to the lips. So for the lips, going in with, what is this? I think Designer Blood from Jeffree Star first of all. The bit that I needed from this little pen I have is missing. Going in with some eyeliner like back in the day. God, it's been ages since I've done this. Okay, so I think that is mostly the face, so now it is time to do the liquid latex. I'm gonna go downstairs to do it because it's messy and I don't want to cover my nice new carpet in liquid latex. I'm gonna get my hair extra out of the way before we attempt this. Uncomfortable. This is the part I hate. This stuff is messy and it stinks. So I've got some in my hands and I'm just gonna... If anyone is familiar with using fake eyelashes, and you know like the smell the glue has, like if you use proper eyelash glue, it has that really gross smell. Imagine that times like 10,000. And that is what I'm dealing with right now. This looks very grey, but it does darken down. Oh my god, if the postman comes right now, I'm going to cry. God, any of you who aren't used to this style must be like, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and while I do, I'm going to cut up pieces of tape to stick on my boobs, because that's a normal thing to do whenever... I thought I had a follow-up to that, I don't. But yeah, the whole sort of like this style I'm doing with the tights and the electrical tape is something that I always wanted to do growing up, but obviously it's not appropriate if you're under 18, so that's why that never happened. And then I kind of got to the edge where it was okay, and then the whole weight gain thing happened and I just wasn't really confident, so it didn't even occur to me. And then it was, I think, London Edge last year, I was suddenly like, I can do the thing now. So that was a very big moment for me. It was seemed all very exciting then. So yeah, it's something I'm sort of taking advantage of, getting outside of that comfort zone, because a lot of the people I followed online growing up did similar styles, and I always just thought it was like so cool, but obviously, as I say, that age, probably not the best course of action. But now I'm in the adult. Alright, one boob done. Any of you who know me well know that I don't do well with fiddly things. I think that's about even. Okay. We're almost dry, so I need to use a little bit of baby powder to stop this all from sticking to itself, I think. Okay, I think I'm ready to get dressed. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to just throw my hair into a ponytail, add any last minute accessories, and then we'll be off. I need to pack, I'm running late.
Oh no, it all went wrong! I look so different to everyone else.
I love it though. They're like,
it's like,
what are you doing?
edge, edge, edge.
What?
Pink cloud! Princess! Get your life! She's too busy getting her life, she can't see.
It's video, don't worry.
I'm sorry, get me away.
Respect.
Yeah, Connor was gonna do that as well. You should just do it.
Do it.
No, I don't want to fucking have wet clothes. And
It's so nice.
So nice, so nice.
it looks nice.
Okay, so everything ended quite abruptly there. So this is my very first attempt at one of these videos. This was kind of a test and it failed a little bit, but I'm taking it as a learning experience. I was going to just scrap this and not upload it, but then I'm like, no, that's what I always do. I'm like, this wasn't perfect, so we're just not going to do it at all. So this flopped a little bit and we will talk about why, and I will talk about how we're going to improve next time. So the main problem was I ran out of time. So first learning lesson is to make sure I leave myself a lot more time when I need to do these videos. I was kind of mostly just factoring in how long it takes me to get ready and not how long everything else involved was going to take, like setting up cameras and recording and everything. And it was just a very, very busy day. So I wanted to finish off the video properly and get like really good shots of the outfit, the whole outfit, you know, everything done and completed, you know, in a sort of controlled studio environment. Like, hey, here, let me talk you through this. That just didn't happen because time ran out, my friend came to pick me up and I was like, time to go! But you know, everything else was there. The main bulk of the styling was there. It's just the finishing touches that I did not get. The music video went very well. It's live now. The link will be in the description. There'll also be a link to my friend's vlog of the day because it's really, really fun and you should check it out. But yeah, the music video went well. It was like a really fun night, you know, everything went surprisingly smoothly considering everything that went into it. And it was just really, really fun to record. I also have about 1,000 pictures, which I'll just let run here while I'm talking. So yeah, we ended up just taking like billions of pictures because we like in the sort of in-between shots where the band was doing stuff and we weren't needed. We were like, I think it started like, oh my god, let's get a picture together, and somehow it turned into like, let's do a photo shoot. It wasn't a photo shoot, it was just like on our phones, but you know, it ended up like that level of serious. But yeah, that was all like really fun and silly and like, I don't know what sort of level everyone else is at, but it was a party and like, I know, shock and horror, I was a bit drunk. I was a little bit drunk. I got there and I was a little bit nervous, but then I got a little bit drunk, so but we ended up having a lot of fun. So we took like 1,000,000 pictures and then we're like shooting different scenes, like out sitting on top of the bloody limo and stuff, and it was all very fun. And because one of my friends was there who does pole dancing, there was a pole, so of course the second that the pole was unattended, everyone was like, let's try out the pole. I think pretty much everyone there that night tried out the pole, me included. You should see some of my, in fact I have pictures of some of my bruises from all of that nonsense. So yeah, that was a really fun night. This has kind of turned into a bit of a like vlog along with the styling video. So again, this hasn't gone really to plan, but I hope you're enjoying it anyway. But yes, hopefully between, you know, the styling part of the video, the little random video clips I gathered from other people, because I was sort of planning on vlogging, but then the whole day was just so crazy and chaotic and I was catching up with friends that I haven't seen in literally years and stuff. I just didn't get around to it. Plus it was, I actually did try to vlog. We all got in the car and we were on our way there and I was like, hey, does anyone mind if I vlog? And they were like, no. So I brought out my camera, tried to vlog, and it immediately died, like just straight away. Hey, how's everyone? And then I couldn't find the other battery that I brought with me either. Like it was in one of my like billions of bags that I brought with me and I couldn't find the other battery, and I was like, do you know what, screw it, I just want to have a good time tonight, and everyone else was filming anyway. There are other people's vlogs up that you can see, so I didn't end up vlogging it. I will the next time we're doing something fun. I have instructed everyone that I'm going to give them a rolled up newspaper to just whack me on the nose with every time I'm forgetting to vlog something, so hopefully next time I go out I will vlog more of the fun. But as I say, hopefully the stuff I've managed to shove in here that I've found from other people was fun for you anyway. So yes, this was a failed first attempt at inspo to outfit, which isn't too bad because, as I said at the start, this wasn't a song that I was ever planning on doing. It wasn't like one of my like big like exciting plans that I had listed from the beginning. So it's better that we tested it out on a song that wasn't one of the ones I was super excited about. Next time, as I say, I want to sort of round off the vlog or the video better and stuff and like finish it up. If there is stuff to vlog, I'll pop that at the end, but I would like more of a rundown of the whole outfit next time. And the thumbnail is something that I need to plan out better next time, because I sat down to edit this and I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for a thumbnail. So the thumbnail probably isn't amazing, although if you do like the thumbnail, let me know just so I have some guidance, because that's something I'm lost on. I would love to hear your thoughts on this first attempt at this new style of video. Let me know what there needs to be more of. Let me know just the general feelings towards it. I would love to hear from you for sure. Also, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up because that'd be very much appreciated. If you're new here, consider subscribing. There should be more fun like this in the future. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can watch on the channel and we would love to have you as part of the family. And before you go, if you could check out my Patreon, that would be amazing and really help me out. The link is in the description. It's a super cool website that lets you tip your favorite creators for the content that they produce for you, if you so choose to do so, which I love. Thank you to everyone who always supports me on there. And I will see you in the next video, and hopefully the next time we do one of these types of videos, it will be a tad more organized. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Like I said, I nearly scrapped it and I was like, nope, stop doing that. Put your damn video up. So I will see you next time. Bye, lovelies!